All right, everyone. We were just
Take two.
we were just doing a practice. That's probably what they do on like Match of the Day and stuff. They don't go in cold. So we were just saying that this is a Black Friday stream, and we're going to go online and we're going to look at the Black Friday deals, let you know what's good, let you know what's not good, things you got to look out for. So we were just talking like about quick releases. Like you're probably going to have brands trying to like get rid of stuff on like the old gen.
Yeah, try and get rid of all the old stock.
So they're not going to fool us. So we'll let you know. So if you're in the stream, let us know. We've also got a super secret wheel. Oh, Nathan Maximum in the house. Nathan should be here, basically. Why are you not here, Nathan?
There's not enough room.
Yeah.
That's the excuse he's got.
Yeah. We're going to be racing in Jimmy Broadbent's 23 hours this weekend. So we'll probably do a little bit after the stream, actually. Just check out. We've been doing some setup work.
Yep.
Nathan's... let's just be transparent. Nathan suggested a setup that just is undrivable.
But everyone apart from Nathan.
Yeah. So Nathan, what's going on there? Like, so we rumored before that might happen. We actually kind of manifested it. Welcome up, Salt, and welcome Wayne. Well, definitely next Wednesday, Nathan, come by. So yeah, Black Friday deals. I want to know from people in the chat what they're looking at, what they're seeing already. Welcome to Mizio as well. Who's seen some deals? Who wants the deals checked? Who's not sure if it's a good deal or a bad deal? It's a new Steam machine going to be good for PC sim racing. So just before we went live, Valve announced some new hardware.
The handheld thing.
No. Everything else but the handheld.
Okay.
So they've got a new PC that is a Steam machine. So it's like it is a PC, but it's basically runs Steam games. And then they have a VR headset.
Okay.
That just basically connects to your Steam machine. So it doesn't have it's wireless essentially.
Okay.
So you play your games on the Steam machine and it wirelessly streams to your headset. And all that's coming out in 2026.
Is it like one of those little boxes we saw at the concert?
It's a bit like that, yeah. It's like a little form
little
factor.
standalone PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know pricing or specs. Upstart already bought everything. Let us know what you bought. Here we go. BTF Wayne. I need a new wheel and load cell pedals. Would love to find a good combo less than 1k. I mean, 1k, we're talking plenty of stuff.
We are. But Wayne, first of all, we need to know, are you on PC?
Oh, yeah.
Are you on console? And if console, which one?
Yeah. Check your Black Friday deals with us for assessment. That's going to crop to like for ass, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always the case. Yeah. Yeah, it's also capable of playing games standalone, but it's got a Snapdragon mobile chip in it, so I'm not sure about that. For me, it's just, is it going to be a nice... So we've used Pimax Crystal headsets before. I've used a Big Screen Beyond. Is this going to be like a fusion of them both, maybe? So we'll see. Welcome Sergio Santos and James as well. Nate Dog. I need better pedals than the trash SRP Moser pedals. I love my R9 VT, but the pedals are bad. CRP2s. CRP2s if you want to stay in Moser. I don't rate the SRPs, and I really don't rate the SRP
You've
lights.
never rated the SRPs, ever?
No. And
once.
I just don't... And also, it's like... I kind of feel like... maybe this is harsh, but like... Thrustmaster are going to this like SRP style thing with the T598 now with the load cell. But I feel like that's a value add for the cheapest console direct drive you can get on PlayStation, which is T598 bundle. It's kind of like it elevates it. I feel like with Moser you should be looking further up, because on Moser you can continue your journey with Moser and you can get like the FSR wheel.
Yep.
Like when you can,
there's quite a lot of different levels.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Moser
so
ecosystem.
if you think Thrustmaster kind of taps out at the SF1000, which I think. To get my coffee. So Thrustmaster taps out at this, which is a nice wheel, but like, you know, it's kind of plasticky. Whereas Moser, you can get FSR2, you can get Vision GS, you can get the Lamborghini Essenza. So I feel like SRPs are like so far below. Like if you're running on a FSR2 with SRPs
are more like the R5.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're going above the R5, then you should be looking at a higher.
Does R5 come with SRP Lite? Chat, does the R5 bundle come with SRP Lite or SRP? Let us know. Snowder wants to buy the Moser FSR2. We're only €50 discount. Sam's been using the FSR. So what? So what's? Let's talk money. Let's talk money on this one. So, Sam, how much did you buy your FSR for?
Not a lot. I think it was like £280.
£280.
But it was second hand.
So how much is the FSR2 on sale? Let us know.
Am I going to be on my phone most of the day here, Googling
I think maybe, yeah.
That's the wrong way around.
Welcome, Jokers, as well. Upstomp bought the PS5 RS50 with track cord. Did you do the thing where you put my discount code in, like 2 purchases or something? I think it makes it a bit cheaper.
FSR2 is currently 648.
Is that
GTO
Moses'
Mega.
Black Friday sale?
Nope, that's just on GTO Mega. Everywhere.
Trimbo, what would be a good wheel stand rig for my wheel pedal? Moser R5 doing it on desk with Xbox. I'm going to say Playseat Challenge.
Yep.
For Moser R5.
That's the fold up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I'm going to say Playseat. Because you said wheel stand rig. I feel like...
you can't have a wheel stand or rig.
Well, no. I feel like if you're going to... I think a rig is a big commitment. Like I could say, yeah, get a GT Mega Prime Lite, which I'm using 2 Simicube active pedals on. Which, by the way, I think is an incredible like proof of... I should do a video on that because I think GT Mega would love it. It's like, oh yeah, this can handle 2 active pedals. It's definitely going to handle like SRPs.
Yeah.
But that I feel like that's a big commitment. Whereas a Playseat Challenge, you fold it up, you see how much you like it.
I used a knockoff of the Playseat Challenge for years.
Yeah.
And I've only recently changed away from it.
You can kind of harvest them for parts.
Yeah. Oh, so the FSR2 is £535
Pounds
at Murray Motors.
Okay. Maybe they've also got a deal.
Which I guess that's 120 quid off.
Can you do me a favour? Can you check how much the Acertec Forte Formula Pro is? Which is one of my favourite wheels at the moment.
What? Acertec?
Forte Formula Pro. BTF Wayneson G29 gang. G29 G unit. Welcome Vlatko as well, good to see you. Any good deals on the Moser R3? I'm not sure, but the Moser R3 has been on a deal for a long time. Thanks, Soton. Yeah, I'm hope. What I want to do, let me know. By the way, let me know in the chat if you would appreciate this. I've done a Gran Turismo settings guide for THRUSTMASTER T598, for Fanatec GTDD, and Logitech RS50. I want to combine them all into one video and say, here's the settings guide for the 3 most popular wheels on PlayStation. Even if I don't really re-edit it, I just want to have it there as a video.
Just have it as a standard.
Yeah, so I don't know if...
I don't know what the Acertec price is normally, but $520.
So we're that's probably without handles.
That's without handles, yes.
So you had £70 for handles or something, I think.
55, I think.
So basically, FSR2 versus Acertec Forte Formula Pro is quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean they're going to basically come out at the same sort of price.
I think. Let me know what you think.
I would go for the Moser.
I would go for the Acertec.
Oh really?
Do you want to get the Acertec? We've got the FSR2 here.
We've got the FSR2.
You mobile or not? You're not really mobile.
I am, but I am. Answer some questions while
okay. We have the FSR2,
I get the stuff.
so we can show you what
so you answer some questions.
That will have a data port or just pass through. Which wheel? Welcome Dan Loki, welcome Yanis as well. Ricky, Fanatec seems to have some discounts on wheels. Put them in the chat. We want to see prices. We want to see numbers here. We want to see numbers. The Scorporation. I have the R5. It came with crappy pedals. Nice and upstomp. Snowder Racing 649 on sale. What's that? Snowder Racing, what's on sale? FSR2. Okay, so... Acertec Forte Formula Pro. I think it's on the left there. Oh, unless I took it. I may have taken it because I wanted to take some nice photos of it. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave it then. Maybe...
The Conspiracy.
We get the Conspiracy if you want. Get your favourite one, 290 GP. It's a nice wheel, that. CarX Street on a Simagic Alpha. I couldn't drift in CarX Street. How do we feel about the Logitech RS pedals? I don't think they're as good as the G Pro pedals. People have asked me, for me, and I've been on the G Pro pedals the last few evenings on Gran Turismo and Rennsport. For me, the G Pro pedals are better. Like this isn't the RS50 versus a G Pro. I think there's negligible difference actually, but I think the pedals are better on the G Pro. Nothing wrong with Simpson pedals. Yeah, we've got Simnet pedals. You say there's nothing wrong with Simpson pedals. We went to Germany and we spoke with Niels Huskenveld, who invented the Huskenveld pedal.
Who has lots of things wrong with them.
I mean, he invented those pedals and he's being ripped off. So that's a debate for another day. Or it could be a debate for today if you're interested. Upstump stuck with the G29, so nice, you're doing the upgrade. Well, that's actually interesting. So Upstump has bought the RS50 but staying with G29 pedals. The thing is, given
there's not a lot of difference between them. I don't think
the RS50 pedals and G29 pedals. No way.
I didn't think they still feel the same to use.
No, for me they're way better. They're load cells. But
But I suppose my G29 I had that load cell mod last time I was using it. So.
But what's interesting is that the wheelbase for the RS50 PC is like £249. So if you've already got a G29, you can upgrade that to direct drive for £250. I think if you get the adapter thing, that's actually pretty insane. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's pretty good going.
Yeah. Because alternative, if you want to get a T598, you've got to pay £500.
So you're saying just buy the wheelbase for the PC, use the old pedals?
Yeah. That's an unusual pathway we haven't really seen before. That would be a bit like if you could buy a T598 base for £250 and then keep your TLCMs. That would actually be killer. For anyone who's on TLCMs or T3PAs or whatever.
Because we know TLCMs are a decent pedal.
Exactly, yeah, you've already got the load cell. Welcome home friendly as well. RS50 works 327, yes it does. Check my guide on it. Joe Carr's been in love with T818 and Thrustmaster wheels, but I think it's time to put my TLCM to retirement and go to something like the Moser CRP2s. Moser CRP2s are a lot better. We've got a pair down there, I think.
I'm not getting up again.
No, they haven't been out for ages, but they're a lot better. But if you do get up at some point, I think we have a Moser clutch and a Simnet pedal next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Welcome Joey as well. Right, here we go. MB Surfer DD Pro on sale for 20% off. Right, so is that Fanatec Black Friday already? Let's inspect, because what queue are you talking here? Fanatec Black Friday. Fanatec Black Friday. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing it. Welcome to Corporation. Appreciate it. What's your opinion on Assetto Corsa Rally? All I'm going to say is stay tuned for tomorrow. But we liked it at the Sim Racing Expo.
We really liked it. We just needed to be better.
I also think, you know, like direct drive wheelbases are becoming more, not similar, but diminishing returns. Almost, you get more value out of your, rather than upgrading your direct drive, you get more value by going into a different discipline. Like doing rally is a completely different workout for your direct drive wheelbase.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And because it's all gravel and the wheels spinning all the way, like you said, it's completely different. You're used to doing like little movements, really smooth, so the only feedback is really on curbs.
Yeah, it's very light force feedback.
Now with rally though,
yeah,
that's going to really put it through its paces.
So I think it's a big game for the sim racing ecosystem actually. Tomiko, considering the GT Mega Prime rig, that's the rig I've been using last few nights on stream. It's €598 and the Sensit MTC on with haptics for 949. That was you wanted to see that in Sim Racing Expo. I would wait. GT Mega always do Black Friday. Also, remember to use my code KIRETH'S5 with GT Mega. That gets you 5% off the discounted price. It's always been an extra 5% off. I'm not sure it's meant to be, but it always gives you an extra 5% off. It's actually the same with Ace Tech. So I would hold off. They'll do Black Friday, I'm sure. However, the only thing is sometimes they run out of stock. So, depends. But you should be able to take another £25 off that. Is both products overpriced? Thing is, I've been using the GT Mega Prime Lite with now a SimuCube 2 Pro on it. So the question is, do you really need a GT Mega Prime The thing is, my Prime has an integrated monitor
So
mount.
does the SimiCube pedals work fine?
Yeah.
Is there much flex in it? More flex than you'd...
Not that I noticed. I'm sure I'm going to do a video.
Then I don't know why you'd want anything bigger.
I think you can't really put a monitor mount on the Prime Lite because it depends if you're going to have an integrated monitor mount or not.
So is that all that realistically the difference?
I think so. Yeah.
What would stop you having like a swivel arm?
That's what I've got. What you have to be somewhere where you can swivel it.
Yeah.
I'm also limited where I can put the rig now because of the swivel arm, and I can't put the monitor really close to my face because it won't swivel enough. But basically, if you want to save money, you can go Prime Lite. How does Next Level Racing GT Lite compare to the Playseat Challenge? Is that... No, you didn't have the GT
No,
Lite.
I had the XR Rocker, which I thought was perfectly fine. Used it for years.
Shook's very excited for the Raceline Thrustmaster load cell. We've tried it. We liked it. I like the style of the faceplate.
The finishing of it is really nice.
Yeah. I'd wear it as a like a wrapper.
Like a big old pendant.
Yeah, because you know it comes with 3, and I'm not going to use a clutch.
Just wear it all the time.
I'll wear the clutch one.
Why not?
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah. Oh, we've got a gifted membership. Thanks, Joe Cars, for the gifted. Gifting it to Matt OLC. Definitely put your claps there in the chat. Get Verstappen in there. Oh, it vibrated.
My phone went.
And another one. One after another. Thank you much, CRP Porn. Yeah, everything just vibrated there. I don't know. Where was it? What?
It sounds like a PlayStation starting up.
Yeah. Please put your claps in the chat there for Jocars. Thank you much, paying it forward. Much appreciated. Sharing the love. There we go. Welcome Phantom as well. Phantom's been doing a lot of the incredible edits you've been seeing on the channel. Let us know as well, Phantom, if you're thinking of any Black Friday deals. Oh, you got a discount on the racing adapter. Okay, so the Logitech racing adapter is this bit that you can plug all the Logitech bits into.
Oh, okay, so like a hub.
Yeah. I think Moser do a similar one. Joey's waiting to build my PC to get a direct drive wheel. Any suggestions? Let us know what you're thinking on budget. Let us know what you're thinking.
There'll be some killer deals for PC stuff.
Yeah, if you're not limited to console. BTF Wayne using promo code KIRETH'S50 saves me $74. Very glad to hear that. That's a lot of money saved.
It is.
That's very good.
What could you get for that $74?
You could... Honestly, what you get for $74...
If he's already got the RS50...
No, you know what I'm going to say? But at the moment, Le Mans Ultimate is like $25.
Yeah.
Assetto Corsa Rally, do we know the price of it?
I don't.
I don't think it's going to be that expensive. I'll be surprised. So you get Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa Rally, and what else would you get if you got like another $25 free?
Wreckfest.
Wreckfest 2.
Wreckfest 2.
Oh my god, Wreckfest 2. Wreckfest 2 is so... We have to play it after this. It's so good now.
Mm-hmm. Is it really?
It's so good.
Last time we played it, it was quite buggy, wasn't it?
It was quite buggy. It wasn't quite... It's so good now. And also, you know, the map's all kind of like grey. Do you remember? It's all like grey and like... Now they got like a Grand Canyon one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so good.
That's got to be coming out soon.
It's out. It's an early access. They're doing...
No, but like full... because obviously my boy plays on PlayStation.
Yeah,
it's got to be coming out.
They're doing early access properly. I know it's only PC, but
yeah.
They're doing it properly where it's like they're not shouting about it. They're just like, it's really good, Wreckfest 2. I like the way they're doing it. Welcome Simulator. What wheel for RS50 PC for F1 game? Moser with adapter or wait for McLaren Logitech wheel? I wouldn't wait for the Logitech McLaren wheel if you want an F1 wheel. That's not an F1 wheel in my book.
It's like a weird GT3 F1 hybrid.
No, yeah, I wouldn't wait for that. I don't.
I'd go Moser.
I think the best thing Logitech did with the McLaren type was those headphones. They look really sick. I don't rate the wheel that much, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if people have reviewed them yet. I'll ask them. Yeah, F1 wheel because Logitech do an adapter.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have the Do we have the Logitech wheel there?
Huh?
Oh yeah. So that is an Asolith. Rather than getting the McLaren one, that is quite cheap. That Asolith plate. It's got a carbon fiber finish, right? Or is it actually carbon fiber?
No, it's just a finish.
Carbon fiber finish.
Yeah, just a finish.
So you can get that if you've already got the hub, rather than going out and buying another adapter and wheel. Like, I think that'll be okay for F1. It has that kind of rev bar in it, but I really don't rate the rev bar in the hub at all. Thanks, Joe Cos, by the way, for the gifted. Thank you very much. You think the Moser CRP2 is the best in its price range? Any other pedals you didn't consider? Well, if you're on PC, Fanatec V3s, Moser CRP2s, and now we have to say...
The thing which I've been absolutely loving,
chat,
I want to use way more.
Does anyone know about Conspit Apex CPP pedals? Because those are hydraulic pedals from Conspit that I think are less than £300. £269.
That's how much I've been hovering over trying to pre-order it.
It's like criminally cheap, and they're just really nice.
It's ridiculous.
Why do I never talk about the Turtle Beach 7.2 Nm wheel with low tail pedals? So let's talk about the Turtle Beach 7.2 Nm with low tail pedals. The reason I don't is because I've reviewed the new Turtle Beach, which is the KD3, and it's got a really interesting formula wheel with loads of buttons. I don't know where
it's there, but I can't.
It doesn't matter.
It.
Yeah,
I saw it earlier. Oh no, it's.
Yeah, it's there. It's that one where it's got about 10 billion buttons. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Sure, I can probably reach that one.
Okay, let's have a look.
Well, I could fall over.
It's about 25% off wheel and pedal combo. I missed out which one that was. Welcome, Martin.
This one.
Yeah. This wheel, okay, has so many buttons from Turtle Beach, but the quick release is just not. The quick release just. And it's got magnetic shifters. It's got double magnet. Why is there a magnet there? Can you explain to me why there's a magnet up there?
Shoot me for like an add-on.
But I can't see.
What's the old USB-C for?
I think to update it. Okay. It's a ridiculously, I think, over-engineered wheel for what it's required for. Because that is going to go on a 3.2 Nm base.
It's so heavy as well.
But it looks good, and it's got a billion buttons. Will Track Racer cockpits be even more cheaper? I don't know. They've been emailing me, so I'll check with them. Matt says that Conspit wheel is so ugly, but it's a good wheel. I like that Conspit wheel.
Oh, it's my favourite Conspit wheel.
Martin, my first wheel was a Mad Cat. It's about €100. Yeah, the Turtle Beach stuff reminds me of that. Here we go. Gear says, have you guys heard the new Conspit? Yeah, I've reviewed them.
Which one's that? Is that?
That's those ones. That's those ones.
My favourite pedals at the moment. I will base my V3s.
Yeah, they're very nice. Right, let's catch up because, oh my days, we are behind. Do you use shoes with low tails, just socks? Sam using boots, right?
I use my old pair of race boots.
And I'm using my sim racing shoes. You think the Moser CRP2 is the best? Oh, sorry, yeah, we hopefully answered that. Who's looking forward to the Fanatec deals? I'm interested to see what they bring.
There could be some good stuff.
The racing adapter makes strange clicking noises when shutting down. I haven't heard of that, but sounds interesting. SimHand, 10% off any 2 items. Okay. Wonder if SimNet will have a Black Friday sale. I mean, they're already so competitive on price, the SimNet pedals, so I'm not sure.
They basically go just give them out for free. I have a minion stuck. Do
you need me to?
I'm like me.
Well, so Sam's still behind. So we got a wheel to unbox here. That is
and pedals.
And pedals. I don't think anyone will have said in the chat what it is, so it's interesting. In fact, I don't think anyone's really reviewed this yet. So
I'd be amazed if anyone can guess what it is.
So let's give some stats. So you win a chocolate bar, virtual chocolate bar, in the chat if you guess this. 6 Nm peak torque, 13-inch wheel, all sensor pedals, 16-bit.
And a desktop mounting clip included.
Yeah, included.
Included.
Does Fanatec have full force? The Club Sport DD Plus does on iRacing. Devastator recommends the Aslith rim on Logitech. Very nice.
Oh, it's back up there.
Oh, yes.
We're back in
the... Lee, I'm torn, Kirith. I've recently bought the RS50, and then a couple of days ago, I won a sim racing bundle, which includes a DD Extreme. Do I keep the Extreme or RS50? DD Extreme is way more power than the RS50. I would, if you have a DD Extreme for free, I would keep it and return the RS50.
Yep.
To me, that seems like a no-brainer. You're going
you get your money back.
You're gonna have so much money to spend on other stuff. That's a no-brainer to me. Unless you want to sell the DD, you could. So you could sell the DD Extreme for more.
For even more money.
Yeah. But definitely sell one of them. That's a bit of an unusual scenario I'm not really used to. So Conspit CP over Moser CRP2s. The Conspit CPP Evos are cheaper. They are newer, so we don't know about reliability. They're hydraulic, so again, we don't know. The CRP2s have been out for a lot longer now, like I think well over a year.
I haven't heard much about the Fanatec V3s.
No, Fanatec V3 is absolutely fine.
I'm assuming he actually means, what was that, Sim Racing Expo?
No, because they're going to be way more expensive.
Well, because he says, I haven't heard much about the Fanatec V3.
Yeah, but those are Fanatec V3s.
Oh. No, what I'm saying is maybe we're both interpreting what his question is differently. I think he's just meant to write V4s.
Yeah, but they're not V4. I don't know. Ups on software, yeah, the Power Pack coming out. CRP Thrustmaster. Yeah, any deals from Thrustmaster? Oh, wow, very lucky. DD Extreme, V3s, GT Rig and GT Chair. Let us know what competition you won. Have you
LG OLEDs as well, and a PS5.
Yeah.
Wow.
All set to go. Have you ever tested the Leox XGT Ultimate? I have not. Welcome Puskas as well. Just better quality between a Conspit and Somatic wheel-wise. I don't know what Somatic is. Simagic. Conspit wheels have screens at lower price points, really, I think. Are we going to get the new Solpec wheel? We didn't speak to Solpec. In fact, did you chat with Solpec or look at Solpec?
Which is Solpec?
Yellow brand wheels.
Yes, I walked around and I've photos on my phone. And they're really nice looking wheels. With the
big screens on it.
Big screens, lots of flashing colours.
To me, too much. I like the Asher wheels, I like.
You like the plane.
I like the plane. Oh, Josh has got the Solpec rim. Oh, there we go. I was on Dream Car giveaway. Spend £7.50. So actually won it. Right, chat. When we get to 50 likes, we're gonna unbox. This. So
those ones.
Yeah. There's so much going on.
I don't know if you can see it. I actually took photos of it.
If you just hold up a little bit longer, you compare the size of that screen to what we got here. You can see there's a lot more going on than these wheels. Get a lot more information on that dash.
I really liked them when I was having a look at them.
Kiz bought the MVH Studio. Okay, I haven't tried MVH personally. Have you heard of any wheels coming out with 5-inch displays? It's a massive display, isn't it? A 5-inch.
I actually don't know what these are. Let's have a look. FSR.
Then probably 4.
Screen size.
CRP says, is it the Thermaltake G6? Well, we'll find out. But yeah, so which brands are hitting Black Friday yet? We want to see. We want to assess these deals. Because I think there's going to be a lot of old stock that they want to shift.
4.3 is the FSR screen. So what's
5-inch? I'm pretty sure the SimLab must be 5, and I'm pretty sure the Forte Formula Pro must be 5 then. Thrustmaster got some dope wheels. They got the TGT wheel coming out. It's very interesting. Kinmo's still waiting for the T598 load cell pedal. That is an essential upgrade for any T598 owner.
Early next year.
Yeah.
Well, first quarter is what they said.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't slip. I mean, it's disappointing that they couldn't get it out for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. I think they've missed a big market.
It would actually be the perfect Christmas present for any Thrustmaster owner, whether you're giving it to yourself or someone knows.
Happy birthday, Sam. Oh, Merry Christmas, Sam. From Sam.
Yeah. It's just like wrapped as a pedal.
I've wrapped it all myself.
It's like you could just see it's a pedal.
Like the people would like to wrap up the push bikes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wrap it up for myself, put it underneath my own tree. Oh, who's this for? It's for Sam.
Is it a jumper? We really like a 4-Force to come to you. When we asked the dude, and he said it's going to come soon. Hopefully Moser releases a higher end wheel. Did you know, Sam, that on Xbox for Moser, you have to buy the R3, but then you can put any wheel on it?
Yes.
You can put the Lamborghini Ascender.
You've said that before, yeah.
But I don't know how that works with the Lamborghini Ascender, because a Lamborghini Ascender doesn't have anything I think that would be required for Xbox. Like D-pad. It doesn't have a D-pad.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, no. It doesn't.
So it's there, so how are you going to use it?
How are you going to start? I don't know. I mean, that's a video, I think. Mark says that's the Solpec Spectra XR.
He knows his...
There's a newer one.
So is he on about this one? Which I also took a photo of.
The newest one with no display.
There's no display on it, but I kind of took it at one of those jaunty angles, so if I hold my phone sideways...
Right, chat. Oh.
That one. Okay. That's the one. I think he's talking about.
Yeah, apologies, I've dropped some frames there. Joe Cars, also, I don't get what the point of view of the new T818. As a TM loyal fan for years, I'll admit the T881 has some issues, but not big ones. I think they just wanted to refresh it. Like they call it's a black edition. I don't think they're making a massive song and dance about it. They're not calling
it T812. That's why it's not been as promoted anywhere near as much as low sales.
It's just like I don't know what equivalent it is. It's just like a refined version. Like you can't buy the old one anymore, probably. I imagine.
End of line.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you could buy the old one. Trimbo, you need the Moser ESX wheel. Oh, sorry. I did it completely the wrong way around. Yeah, so you have to buy the Moser R3 bundle to get the ESX wheel, which is over there, and then you can put that wheel on any base. So the
wheel goes on the base,
yeah.
But not.
So I guess you could run a Moser R25 on.
Yeah, because the wheel's got the chip.
Yeah, the wheel's got chip. Yeah, other way around from the PlayStation. Thanks for correcting us. Do you expect any Fanatec releases prior to Christmas? I don't.
I think everything they've got lined up at the show was way too big to be reaping out too quick.
Here we go, Tomiko. Black Friday deal. GT Mega Prime Light Cockpit 373. So take another 5% off with my discount code. So you're taking another almost £20 off. So we're talking €360. €360 for an extrusion rig, I think is pretty good. Do you build your extrusion rig yourself?
I built mine.
So how much was your material?
$220.
So $220.
Hang on, no, I didn't source it. I bought it from someone. It's $220 for a brand new, and that had a monitor mount as well.
So in terms of like the cheapest way to do it yourself, $220 on materials basically.
$220 on materials. Obviously you got to put all together. You don't have the fancy finish. You've got like the silver finish. $220 for the whole rig and monitor mount, but I had to buy my own seat.
All bolts included.
All bolts, all angles included. Doesn't include a seat or the running mechanism for it. I thought it was a bargain.
Yeah, so that's like, I would say, like the absolute lowest. So 360. I think 360 is pretty decent. Just buying it from GT Mega. If something's missing, they'll send you the parts.
Is that dollars? Oh, euros. So it's only $339.
Will we get the new Solpec to review? We can ask them. I mean, I'm personally not that. I'm not. I don't. Why would you? I genuinely don't understand. Like, there's so many wheels. Why is that one so attractive? I guess if you don't have one to begin with, I'm interested why you would choose that one. Is it the pricing? Is it some features?
What is the pricing?
I don't know.
Right. Check again.
Lee, if I'm honest, I can't fault the RS50. I think the RS50 is great. I think it's a great product. I think it's going to be a killer product for the next couple of years. At Joe Cars, I don't actually have the normal T818. I got the Ferrari one. Well, they're doing a new Ferrari edition, aren't they, as well? They're doing the SF25.
Yeah.
Which is that basically a black edition, but it's Ferrari?
I think it's just an updated version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, I think the wheelbase is black edition, but it's got the red Ferrari faceplate, and then you get the new SF25 instead of
so the wheelbase comes with black.
No, the red.
The red one, and then the black one's the American version, which comes with a round wheel.
Oh, yeah. That's what they said, I think. Fanatec questions here. Keep your questions coming. Also, chat, there was like 100 people watching. We're at 42 likes. Just smash the like button. When we get to 50 likes, we're going to unbox this thing. Solpec, how much are we talking?
€1,200 for the one without a screen.
So why would you...
€1,500 for the one with the screen.
Why would you get that over an Asher one?
It does run SimHub for it.
Okay.
And it does run Acetec ecosystem.
Then why, honestly, why would you get that over a Forte Formula Pro for €600?
I don't know. Different. Everyone likes to stand out and be different.
Maybe we'll have to try it and get it in our hands. Premium builders.
Maybe we'll hold it and be
yeah, obviously.
This is why. This makes sense.
It's a bit like the VPG Mustang wheel.
Yeah.
I think the VPG Porsche wheel, isn't that coming in at about £1,000?
I have no idea.
I think so.
That's the one which looks like an owl.
Looks like an owl, yeah. But that's like pure carbon fibre. I can't get my head around that because, on the one hand, it's the same. It is the same wheel as the one in the car, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's not as big a benefit, I think, as maybe some people think, because you're not going to always drive that car. When you're driving that car, that's insane. And I know that when I was driving the Mustang in the Mustang GT3, you're like, oh, this is
it feels
cool.
right.
Yeah, it just looks like it's just a boss thing. But also, like, £1,000 for a wheel without a screen is hard to justify, even if it's all carbon fiber.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. The grips are a massive thing right now. I think grips are going
It's
to
the
be
same grips for them as the real drivers are using.
Well then, and that's what with this Solpec one as well. We might be saying, "Oh, why are you paying that much?" But if the grips are like nice, forgiving, don't give you hand cramps and crap stuff like that, then
melting your mouth.
You can see why. Yeah.
How is Rennsport's Carrera G7? I don't think Rennsport is as good as GT7, but I think Rennsport. I just feel like they could have if they'd hyper focused on GT3 online racing. I really do think it could be comparable to GT3 racing online in Gran Turismo 7. So I don't. For me, the AI is just irrelevant. Single player is irrelevant. I feel like the lobby system. I can see how the quick race. I feel like the quick race system should still be full ranking. What they really needed is they needed loads of players in Rennsport. So you go in and you do a quick race and like bang. So basically, with Rennsport came out with like early access for pre-orders, and you have daily races like you have in Gran Turismo. So you kind of register and you wait. But they also have a quick race system. That's a bit like Battlefield or Call of Duty, something you're like, I just want to race.
Yeah.
So you click it and
it just puts you in any.
It populates a lobby and it says go. And you do a 1-lap quali and then you race.
Nice.
So that's really nice. And like yesterday, the quick race was like GT3 at Monza. Happy days.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah, happy days. So I went in, it populated 8 people, and like bang, you're going. Amazing. However, it's not like a fully ranked race. It doesn't count for your license and whatnot.
So it's like a fun.
It's like a fun race.
But then that also probably does mean it's not as.
So it was 8
clean.
people. 8 people started. At the end of lap 2, like 4 people had put it in pits.
Oh.
So I feel like if you could just make that ranked, I feel like it would just give you this like I want to keep racing. It's like when I'm in Battlefield or Call of Duty, I'm playing for a couple of hours.
Well, it's the same really. I know obviously it's going to be the tired analogy here, but of iRacing, everything's ranked essentially. So you committed once you start, you're committed to finishing
it. But what I don't like in iRacing is you have to wait for the slot.
Yeah, I get that, but the point I'm saying is because it's ranked, you're committed to finishing it to the end.
That's not with hosted though?
No, not with hosted. But I mean, in any online lobby.
Also, I was on iRacing last night about I think like 3 a.m. So weird time here, but in US not that weird.
Peak American time.
Yeah, there are only 19 hosted sessions.
Yeah. What was it? Wednesday night.
I was like, this is the biggest racing game in the world, and there's 19 hosted sessions.
Yeah, but then obviously you got all your official sessions as well.
Yeah. But so what I think Rennsport should have done, I think, and maybe I'll make a video on it. I feel like it should have just been like, we're not going to do single player. We're not going to do AI. It's just going to be, we want you to be racing as much as possible. It's not going to be a full sim. It's going to be simcade, and it's going to be about wheel-to-wheel racing and like, we should reward you for overtake. You know, like on Battlefield, like. You get points for like spotting and playing the objective.
I've actually never played Battlefield.
Okay, so
Call of Duty
or like Warzone or stuff. Like you know, like Warzone, you do the missions and whatnot, and there's other ways to get points other than just shooting people. So I feel like Rennsport should have done. There's other ways to congratulate you and reward you other than just winning the race. So like if you do good overtakes, if you're like the cleanest driver of the race, and at the end it should just give you XP for like things you've achieved.
Yeah,
and it's really satisfying. And I feel like the cosmetic should be done by that. So like as you rank up, it's like new rims unlocked, and therefore your car like can.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't enhance performance.
Yeah,
so none of a cosmetic like Fortnite.
Yeah. So I think that's the difference in Call of Duty. Like you get the attachments and everything, and that obviously is like performance. I think that would be a no-go here. But I think so your car starts to look, and maybe you can have even like spoilers and stuff like that, but it doesn't affect performance. But then like when you're on the grid, it should celebrate all the cars, and you can see like the individual personality. Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but it seems very long-winded.
But I think it should have this cycle where you want to race, and at the end it's like rewarding you for what you achieved, and it's like let's go again. And at the moment with Rennsport, because the quick race isn't ranked, it's the same kind of like stodgy, I'm going to register for this race, I got to wait 9 minutes, then it puts me into a split. And I think that's too old school for me. Like, if I'm back from work and I've got 2 hours, I want to have a real concentrated 2 hours of fun. I don't want to be sitting around looking at a registration screen. So that's I think I've played Rennsport more than any other YouTuber, to be honest.
There's loads. Scroll up, there's loads.
Oh my god. When does G7 come to Xbox? Never. Matt, Rennsport isn't ready yet. Yeah, for that they obviously tried to get it out before Christmas and Project Motor Racing. Lee's tempted to get to sell the Fanatec GT rig. Is that the Club Sport GT? The Club Sport GT rig's not bad. Again, if you've got it, just might be nice to just race on something that you want. Did you cover best PS5 wheel pedal combo for $1,000? Probably, honestly, RS50 and some cash left over. I would say. Joker, I wish Thrustmaster dropped something higher end because I've always been wanting an upgrade. TGT wheel.
I appreciate the way Thrustmaster know their market and they stick with their market. They're not trying to blow everyone out of the water with huge wheels, massive fancy things like that. They know where they stand. They know they're mid to low. They're not trying to be anything they're not being. They don't sell. They don't advertise as if they're top end. They know where they are, and I really appreciate and respect Thrustmaster for actually doing that.
How much is the 2-year iRacing this year? I think it's $140. It's 25% off.
£111. So
maybe about that.
Yeah.
Robert, I've got the GT Pro. I think upgrading to the Extreme. I wouldn't. As far as force feedback details and whatnot, what would you prefer, Moser, R25 or Forte? I like the Forte. I think the R25 just on pricing is insane though, isn't it?
I've not tried the Forte, but I have tried the R25, which I really did like it.
I'd probably go Moser there, unless you want to do. Oh, Simba with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Simba. We were racing yesterday.
5 of them.
5 of them. Who's going to pick them up?
Me. Me.
Are you in the chat? Lee's got one. Josh has got one. Trimbo's got one. Heathen's got one. And Lena's got one. Thank you very much, KCR Simba. So KCR Simba was leading the KCR clan on Rennsport, but I feel like you might have already given it up. You were number 1 in the world at Monza, I think. Let us know what's going on, Simba. Thank you very much for the gifted. Please put your claps in the chat, everyone. So thank you to Simba. There goes Lee. Upstomp, I'd like to get KIRETH'S and Addison proper RS50 setup for ACC like a G7. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Honestly, for the next few weeks, I'd be very happy doing setup guides for RS50 on GT7, ACC, Rennsport.
ACC Rally.
Yeah, well, not on constant. Yeah, but yeah.
You know
RS50. Do you? I mean, here's a question: do you think a R25 is going to be noticeably better on AC Rally than a Logitech RS50? Because, like we said, you don't care about.
I would say yes, purely because going from lock to lock, I think will be where you'll notice the difference on like being a bit smoother.
So it's not just about pure power, like
no,
resistance.
I don't think. No, because we say all the time that all these wheelbases are way too high power. They don't need to be that high.
Especially
I think it's just for like the lock to lock, the way it'll work. I think that's probably where you notice it.
Yeah.
But overall, not massively. But I think that would be where you'd notice it from lock to lock.
Thanks, Simba. Rennsport 2 Simcade for me. Only race with friends for fun. Simba, did you feel like the marketing of Rennsport was like trying to make out too much as a simulation? Because if I was responsible for marketing Rennsport, I would have said this is a Simcade online competitive racer where you don't have to worry like iRacing that. You know, how much time have we spent up setting up this Cadillac on iRacing? Like we spent hours and hours.
Between me, you, Nathan, and now Murray.
Hours.
We've probably got 10 hours between us just in the
setting,
past 3 days.
Yeah, just setting that, like literally just setting up a car. So I would have said, hey, you don't want to worry about setting up, you just want to race. Yeah. And I would have geared the game like hyper focus. And if I was a betting man, I'd say surely they need to do that. And then I feel like I feel like
stop eating these.
I feel like Rennsport would have defended itself naturally from the obvious weak point where people can put it side by side with Le Mans Ultimate and iRacing and say it's not realistic. But you can't. I don't think you can go. No one can go toe to toe with iRacing or realism.
No, it's like no one really go toe to toe with FIFA.
Unlicensed.
Yeah,
maybe, yeah. So maybe they. I mean, companies try and go toe to toe with Call of Duty. Like, shooting games come out all the time, and they try and go toe to toe. Maybe they thought they could go toe to toe with iRacing on it, but I feel like racing, we're so knowledgeable.
I would feel that would be a massive mistake to go for.
Yeah.
Personally. There's 60 likes.
Yeah, we'll start opening the box. Driftwood Lena says, "Are there any sim rigs I should consider beside the new Fantech Clubsport GT rig? I love that it has monitor support and PC dot." Yeah, we've got one right here. It does look really good.
It does. It's huge.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. If you're going to get one, measure out properly. It's massive.
It's bigger than you think. Definitely have a look at on our channel. Have a look at the sim move. I think I destroyed my sim setup. Or so. I don't how do we find? What's the name of that video where we moved the sim rig up here? But basically, you'll see us trying to get that into a lift, and we like take it through corridors. So if you're thinking about buying it, definitely watch that. But it does look good.
It looks good. It does the job. Just check your measurements.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
We have had to bodge a shifter onto the keyboard tray, which is risky. But yeah, I mean, playing Rensport has made me appreciate that Gran Turismo 7 is simcade, and I like it. And I don't really care about arguments saying, is Gran Turismo a simulator or not? It's like, I don't care, I'm having fun. It's a bit, you know, like Chelsea in like 2003, 2004, people are like, Chelsea.
Well, when they bought the...
Yeah. But people say, Chelsea's really boring. If you're a Chelsea fan, you don't care because you're just winning the league.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, whatever. So people say, Gran Turismo is not a simulator. I'm like, yeah, cool, mate. I'm having loads of fun every night racing.
It's just what you like.
Yeah.
It's what each people like. But there's enough room for a lot of titles.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what you like. And I mean, with obviously the rally one coming out as well. Mm-hmm. That's just going to completely blow up everything.
Yeah, I think that's going to take up a
ultimately will
slice.
probably make ACC more popular as well.
C or Evo?
Evo more popular
because there's
because people
brand.
are playing branding with a rally and like, oh well, let's see what else they make.
And if you have like an Assetto Corsa universe where you go in like one
game and you're like, oh, I fancy rallying.
Yeah, and then they got free roam. In fact, if I was Assetto Corsa, I would have an Assetto Corsa universe. I would have separated out free roam from Evo. I would have been building it on the side, and I'd have Evo as like the successor to Assetto Corsa. I'd have ACC in there, so I just have to keep updating it with liveries, but it's still active. Mm-hmm. I'd have Rally in there, and then I'd have my free roam separate. And that's Assetto Corsa World.
You'd have to see it as one big game.
Yeah.
Get on it. Tell them.
Kunos.
Tell them. They're watching. Tell them.
Soldier Boy, tell them. Justin Vacquez, I'm new to sim racing. I've got the Moser R3. No, if you're on Xbox, you need to use the ESX wheel on Xbox. So if you use the KS wheel, you won't be able to use it on Xbox, even though the KS wheel is quite. You know what? When the KS wheel came out, it was nice. I think it's also. It's also because my one's so battered now. Because
that's the one which you tried to repair.
Yeah. It's like, it doesn't look good. But I think also like compared to with stuff like the Conspit 300 GT and stuff, it's a really nice form factor. Timber, it's the esports marketing with the money previously involved. Yeah, it doesn't look good like doing these really expensive competitions before. But anyway, I was doing videos on Rensport 4 years ago when every other YouTuber was like not saying anything. So I feel I've said my bit. Daniel Bennett just bought a Sim Magic Evo Pro waiting on delivery, upgrading from Fanta to me. It's very nice. Chris Major, I've got the Moser R9, like the idea of the R21, but not convinced it's worth the upgrade as a 2K iRacer. You're on an R9, aren't you?
I'm on an R9. I float around 2K, sometimes above it, sometimes below it.
Do you feel, having driven the R25?
I don't think the wheelbase would make me any faster. I think
for £900, yeah,
would be making me faster.
For £900, considering you can get those CPPs, CPPs for like 300.
Yeah. I would be swaying at pedals before wheelbase, and I use the R9 at the moment, and I'm around 2K I rating.
Let's be honest, as sim racers, we're quite competitive, yeah. So we're always going to be looking at equipment, going like, if maybe it'll make me faster. And I think we're not, and we also save up money, and it's a nice thing to buy equipment. Actually, like I don't think anyone should be shamed for buying equipment. Like we all get it. What we'll try and do is advise you the best on like where to spend that money. So
our personal opinion.
Yes. Yeah, so I agree that getting pedals would be like the thing that actually may really help you.
Yeah. Drift with Lena says that she has no worries about room. It's going to be in her front room. It's going to be the centerpiece of her front room.
That's a really interesting point, and I think we said it. Like that rig looks. It doesn't even. It's not like it looks amazing, but because it's tubular, it doesn't have sharp edges. That can sit in your living room, and it just looks cool and looks nice. Yeah. A bit like we've done some interior designing here just to make it look nicer. Yeah, don't
touch it too much.
It's a bit like that. So yeah, if there's one rig I was going to put in my living room, and if I had the space, it probably would be that actually. Yeah, it's kind of changed my opinions a bit on tubular rigs because I've never been a tubular rig.
You don't really see tubular rigs very often.
I think Track Racer do them.
Yes, but normally you see the extrusion rigs are primary, the be all and end all rigs.
Good evening, Bartman. Yeah, Black says, welcome to new subscribers. Welcome, everyone. Is ACC a sim? Yes, it is. Trimbo, the update that supposedly is going to fix the Xbox wheel issue is going to release on Tuesday. I don't understand how it came out with wheels not working on Xbox. I said that in the video that came out yesterday. Heathen, yeah, thanks to Simba for the gifted memberships. There. English, I heard iRacing may come to console. iRacing's not on console, but the NASCAR game's on console. Should we get the NASCAR game? NASCAR 25?
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
On PC?
On PlayStation.
Came out on PC today. Bartman just got a Moser R29. Very nice. Elliot says, amen on not mattering. Simcated, are you having fun? That's the most important thing. Soul Tribe. Best recommendations bundle for PS5, Thrustmaster, Logitech, Fantech, other. I would honestly look at my video where I compare all of the best wheelbases. My outcome of that was RS50, basically. Unless you are the saving money is the most important thing, in which case T598. But then you get to sacrifice the load cell pedal. Amen. Dan Loki says the Simcade sim debate has gotten a bit boring now. The car handles pretty well. Thing is, we've both driven cars in real life, like racing cars. Like sim racing to me is, I'm not under an illusion that I'm driving a real car.
Yeah,
it's a different thing for me.
Yeah, it's a halfway home between a real car and and sitting in your bedroom.
Yeah, whenever I go in a real car, and I was at Silverstone a few weeks ago, I did single seater and I did like McLarens and whatnot. It doesn't really matter if I've done Gran Turismo 7 or iRacing. That just gives me the
it
comfort.
Gives you the lines.
Gives me the line, the comfort, understanding how to braking in a straight line, hitting apexes. Other than that, everything else I've got to learn on top is like so different because you're not that you're scared, but you're aware of the consequences of the speed. Yeah. So that you're just never going to get that in a sim. And that's the main thing. When I was doing Mazda racing, when I was racing Mazdas, so I needed to I wasn't just time trialing. I needed to be as fast as I possibly could. It was all in the braking, and braking in a sim.
Which is what we say about pedals.
Yeah, we say about pedals, but braking in a sim is like, okay, brake. Braking in real life is like brake, car squeal, depending on the car squealing, gear shifting, clutch in, feeling the trail braking, feeling the weight transfer, rear end comes down on the power, little bit. That's just that's so far away from a sim, and even all the motion ones I tried recently. Yeah. So I'm not under an illusion that I'm gonna Nathan Maximum was in the chat, the first guy in the chat here. He's driving in America now, Radicals. He's a fast driver in real life. He's also a fast sim racer. I don't think, if I can explain this correctly, I don't think he's fast in real life because he's a fast sim racer. Yeah. He's just a fast guy.
Yeah, they're two very different disciplines.
Yeah, but his skill set applies to both. So, whereas you could be a fast sim racer without being fast in real life.
There's plenty of them we see.
Yeah.
At Club 100, there's plenty of them we see.
Yeah. Sam's not going to name any names.
No.
Right, should we get unboxing this? Lee, if I'm honest, the price between 598 and RS50 isn't much. You had a low tail cost, T598 makes the RS. Yeah, that's what I said in my video essentially. But it is still cheaper. So if price is the most important thing. Dan Loki, yeah, agreed. I've done loads of track days and the sim can't convey everything.
Mark Elliott, any rumblings on any new active pedals in the works? Do we know of any new ones coming?
No, not that we can say. Soul Tribe, is there any way to use a SF1000 and Fantech base? No, I don't think so. Got to get that T598 if you really want to use the SF1000. Have you tried the Sensit haptic seat pad? See?
I told you.
When will you
3
review?
days straight.
When will you review?
3 days straight. Let's go over there. Let's go over there.
But you know where we got to go to? We got to go to York
Yes.
to try out the active shifter.
You need
So
to do that.
I think we should go in the RCZ. I haven't been in the RCZ for a while, obviously. So, right, Josh says keen to hear both thoughts on thermal take. Let's see. Well, how did you know actually? Should we reveal the wheel? It is a
It's
thermal take
Velvet.
G6 direct drive. It was
literally-
called.
That was great timing.
So obviously this is a review unit from Thermal Take, but we have to give this back to Thermal Take, so we can't do our usual throw everything on the floor. We're just going to see what it's about, basically. This is unsponsored. We're not required to say or not say anything. We're just going to say it how it is.
Right, they're on my side here.
So you'd expect Thermal Take to know what they're doing with packaging because they're doing a lot of PC components and whatnot. They're doing big PC cases.
I imagine when we're going to open it, it's going to be fully wrapped.
Let's see.
properly.
Okay, there's some foam.
Big old polystyrene everywhere, stuff like that.
Instructions normally are thrown on the floor.
Normally instructions aren't for you. And it is definitely packaged. very
Are they
well.
updating the M2 in Rensport? I don't like the M2 in Rensport.
Right, what do you want out first?
Ooh, that's interesting. Is that the wheelbase there?
Yes, the universal looking wheelbase.
Smaller than I thought, yeah.
Looks like an R3.
Yeah, this is very generic looking. Like, there's no, we don't need to pretend. We don't need to go, wow, that's unusual styling. Haven't seen that before.
We got an R3 here. Yeah, right there.
Ooh, that's interesting, Sam. It says PC console on the back. Now, I am under the impression that this is PC only. But it has Xbox buttons and it says PC console. So
it has got Xbox buttons.
now this is the other way. This is the other way around, and it should be. But chat, does anyone know whether this is console or not? Because I feel like this is PC only. It's got a shifter port, PC console, pedal, extra. They're all USB-C. E-stop. It's got a controller port USB. It's got a power button on the back, and it's had some QC applied to it. Says,
I think one thing which is, I mean, obviously, the styling cues are the same as all.
yeah.
This one is a bit more rounded than all the rest of them. If you actually look at it,
A little bit,
It's
yeah.
a little bit more
but we
rounded,
know
but-
that derives from having seen how these are
Yeah.
on the inside.
know how they work.
I would say that, to be honest, I'm disappointed this is so generic looking. If we look at the Turtle Beach, they came out with something really different. And even though I don't rate the power of it as 3.2, it does look different. And I feel like if you want to come as a new brand into a space,
Got to stand
have
out.
a look,
Yeah.
you stand out. Yeah, and even the brand is all black and grey. So if this was bright orange or yellow, I'd be like, sick.
Yeah.
Welcome Thermal Take.
Or even just the strakes, just different colours.
Yeah. So chat, what do you think about this? Let us know. What's in York? BDH, who do the active shifters. Go and see them.
That's weird. What that circular thing is.
That's the power adapter for different countries.
Okay.
So we got a power adapter. That's in Sam. This is very interesting.
Very small.
Is there a
Nice.
power brick?
Maybe, but I've kind of got to take.
I don't think
things
there's a
out in order.
power brick. Chat, I don't think there's a power brick here. I think it's just a wall adapter. I think it's just a wall adapter that goes in. That looks like something I'd charge my Nokia with. So how is that delivering enough power? How much wattage are we talking?
as we were looking at wattage earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
72.
So 72 watts. So we've got some beastly 400 watt power bricks. Would you say that's actually a Pro?
As long as it doesn't actually
You know that's
hold you back, then yeah, that would make life a lot easier than having the power
yeah.
brick
So technically,
wedged somewhere.
I would say technically this is a Pro, but it feels like a con to me because it feels like reassuring when you've got a big, massive power brick.
Yeah. Does that fit in that DC in? Voice text. Yes. So that's got to be it then.
Your Moser R9 has a power brick, right? The RS50 has a power brick.
I've not seen a wheel outside like THRUSTMASTER T150 and the G29 stuff like that without a power brick.
Yeah. Okay, that's confusing me. I think it might be.
There might be a power brick in it.
Let's see.
Let's see. Here's the wheel.
Okay, so this is the Thermaltake wheel. Got magnetic shifters with adjustability, clutch paddles. We've got rotaries here. Oh, it's quite a big wheel.
It's very wide.
Whoa, that's a big old wheel. That's much bigger than the Moser. Leather to me feels quite nice. We've got real stitching.
Doesn't look like it'll work on my little hands.
I don't like.
Everything looks very far away.
I don't like how these buttons are nice and clicky. These ones are mushy. I'd like them all to be the same. That D-pad? That's not a funky switch.
To me, I don't know how you feel, but those shifters feel really far away to me. Like,
that is as close
the distance, no, the distance from the rim to the shifter, like this.
Yeah, yeah. But also, I'm looking at the adjustability. Like, they can't go in anymore.
No, they can go out wider.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan Loki said, "What wheel is this?"
This is a Thermaltake wheel. This is a very big wheel. Do you mind getting the Moser ES one? That's
if it's in reach, then I don't mind.
No, the one right at the front of that key.
Don't fall. Essentially, this is one of its competitors. What's the G50?
RS50.
It's RS50.
8 Nm. But this is the
this is less.
But this is the bundle wheel that comes with Moser R3, R5, and even R9. Maybe, I'm not sure. So we've always thought this one's nice and small, like a karting wheel, like esque. And in fact, it comes with a mod to make it bigger. I mean, that is noticeable. That is
massive,
visually different. So now I'm someone that I like bigger wheels. I like the THRUSTMASTER hypercar wheel, etc.
Dan Loki said, "How much? Do you know the price of it?"
I don't know the price. Can someone check the latest price? Thanks, Dukes.
Alright, and then that is the wheel segment done. Zooming underneath it is the pedals.
Any inside info when Fanatec Black Friday? No, but I probably will have some advance notice. I don't have a Fanatec affiliate code, so I just tell you how it is. You're going to see every Fanatec affiliated YouTuber just start shilling the hell out of like QR1.
There is a lot of packaging.
Mr. Bashjunk says a live stream looks so professional. Yeah, and look, if you look at the ticket at the bottom, we're going to be doing the Sim Racing Awards. So, let's see. Is there any good Black Friday deals? Well, we've been asking people if you're looking at the deals, if you want to get them assessed.
Right, you ready?
I'm ready. Experience with the podium pedals. The podium pedals nice. Right, so this is the very similar plate that we see from a lot of brands now for the pedals.
Right, so it comes with 2 pedals, so no clutch.
Okay.
Just a 2 pedal kit.
That's interesting because it's got 3 pedals on the box.
Oh no, okay, it's hidden somewhere. That one actually says clutch on it.
Okay.
Ah yeah, there it is. It's hidden underneath another bit of foam.
I mean, ooh, exposed circuitry. I quite like that. when you look at it from this angle, we've seen this a billion times before.
Looks extremely
Is
similar.
that a good thing or a bad thing?
This one's clutch as well. It's not. It's different. Got different electrics, but it says clutch. Does it say clutch?
Yeah. No. What? Hang on. Shall we? Yeah. This is probably the brake because it has everything coming into it. No, this can't. Hang on. But this has got all the circuitry, right?
Circuit on it. That's a whole. No, this is the brake. No, it's not. Professional as always.
Welcome, Rob Craig. Evening, Kira Sam. My 8-year-old desk-mounted G29 is heading for the bin. RS50 ahoy! You got a good 8. Are you going to get 8 years out of the RS50? Congratulations on the upgrades. Is that a lorry wheel? Honestly, this is closer to the Moser truck wheel.
And here's the last pedal. There's nothing on it.
That must be throttle, right?
This has got to be. Yeah. Well, this one says throttle. HR. It says right and left. It says right and it says left. It's different. Don't say anything.
I'm pretty sure this is the.
That's got to be the clutch because these both say hall sensor.
No, the brake is a hall sensor.
Yeah, but these both say hall sensor.
Yeah, but so what? They're all 3 pedals are hall sensor.
Does this one say hall sensor? No, this doesn't say hall sensor on it. But that says hall sensor there. That says hall sensor there. This one doesn't. There you go.
That's quite stiff.
So, connect the clutch port, brake pedal, clutch port, clutch pedal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That
normally.
is the clutch.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the brake. The reason I say that is often the brake is indispensable. So you connect everything to the brake, and the brake goes to the PC or the base. So clutch to clutch makes sense. So clutch. So yeah, the reason you have clutch on both of them is like it's just clutch to clutch this.
Okay.
And then there's a throttle one here, and this says throttle, so it's like that. That's how it is.
Okay. Okay. Want all 3 pedals out?
Yeah, may as well.
I have no room to move this.
There's no Fanatec YouTubers anymore. Oh, there are people. There are Fanatec affiliated YouTubers for sure. RS50 looks like a cracking wheel. Mark Jones is really enjoying the THRUSTMASTER T598. Are you going to be upgrading the load cell? Josh, do you think there's a gap in the market for high-end console gaming? Think like SimuCube, Asher, and Aztec Invicta for console just to get a plug and play. I completely agree, by the way. I completely agree with you that there is a market for high-end plug and play.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
100%.
people that have that much money, they actually don't have a lot of free time. I would say, arguably, SimuCube is the closest you get to plug and play.
I'm surprised there's not more companies who do that. I know someone, as I've told you before, who lives out in Singapore. And they have companies who literally just come along, set it up for you. That's everything. See you later.
It's our new business. That's
Yeah.
what we're going to be doing.
Just turn up, rock up in the
Who
van.
would pay for us to set up their rig? We'd be there in your flat. Like, which is the clutch? Hang on, it says clutch. You're listening.
says clutch.
You're listening in the kitchen,
But this one says clutch.
and
No,
you
that
pay
one says
and you
clutch.
paid us like 50 quid to come on. Will we charge more than 50 quid?
You charge more than 50 quid, surely.
Business idea.
Businessman.
Yeah. My first wheel was the RS50 with Kira settings. It's an arm workout for sure. It's mega powerful. Is that at 8 Newton meters? You can always bump down the Newton meter. I said in the review I don't feel like you need to. Next, the beers disappear. The fridge is empty.
Definitely.
Aztec sale November 21st. Okay, let's see what goes on there. By the way, I read the Aztec financial report because that's a level of diligence I do, and they said they're going to do a big sale.
Yeah.
So, Chris, this looks like every other generic sim gear. Shame they did. Yeah, I just think it should all be yellow.
The only thing, the real interesting thing here for me, out of everything here, we've seen everything before, apart from that. That's the interesting thing for me.
I think it's interesting that they've gone for such a big rim, because for a kid, this is going to be too big, right?
For me, if it's too far away.
In fact, Sam, can you reach these buttons?
No, I've got tiny hands. I can.
But that X is a bit of a
The X is definitely not happening. I mean, these are different. Even the shifters are just so far away. The X is a proper stroke.
This is, as you know, we're very honest on this channel. I feel like this is an oversized rim. I feel like this is an XL rim. And
is it one of those ones? No, you can't really
hub
change
system.
it. No.
I feel like it's an XL rim in a sense that you should be able to say when you buy, oh, I want the XL one.
I've got certain size hands.
Yeah.
This is what I want.
Do my discount codes work in the US? They do. Often, really annoyingly, like there are different links. Or I'm not really an affiliate fiend, but I do want to update the website simracingdiscounts.com, and I do want to make sure I've got every affiliate link on there. It seems like a no-brainer. That should be more sensible. But often the brands send you like links for like US store, global store, EU store. You have to link all of it. So what I want to do is on the website just have like flags. So you just click the flag and it does it.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I'll leave the wheelbase out on that, but I can't pack some of this away.
Josh has, I hate the SimuCube 2 Pro software. Why are you not on SimuCube Tuner? So I now have SimuCube 2 Pro and SimuCube Active Pedals and a SimuCube wheel all on SimuCube Tuner. And for me, the SimuCube software is the best software by far. Then I would put Acertech, and then it's like there's nothing that gets close to it. The Moser software is a pain. The Moser software just feels risky to update something. Have you been in Pithouse recently?
Yeah. Moser one is just sketchy. Every time I update my Fanatec, something else goes wrong. So I'm running such an old firmware of Fanatec.
You know what it feels like when you're updating firmware on a Moser or Fanatec? You know, like imagine when you go into space, the space station. Yeah, imagine there's no on the space shuttle.
Okay.
Imagine there's no airlock and you have to do a spacewalk to get into the space station. And it's like, this is a bit risky. Like,
yeah,
I could end up in outer space there.
The amount of times I've updated Fanatec, tried to update the Fanatec driver, something else has happened, and I've had to resort back to an old driver.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And you're just worried you're going to brick it.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't get that concern with Acertech or SimuCube at all. Yeah, I don't know why like Acertech don't kind of do like a Forte for PlayStation. I mean,
more stuff to go back in.
Yeah, we'll probably do a video after this.
But... can I move this off the table?
Yep. Lee, that power brick would put me off base straight away.
That's the only real interesting bit.
Yeah, I used a GT Mega DDX for a while in the studio. I had the T598 on a DDX, and it's okay. The issue with the DDX for me is not, and obviously it's a compromise, so it's still the best thing for certain use cases. But for me, the biggest drawback of a DDX is not the stability; it's actually the comfort and the adjustability. Oh my days! The R3, like. Why is this not more popular? Why is this not more popular?
I'm not as agile as I used to be.
Isn't it to me, or does that like QR shaft feels like really small?
It looks tiny.
It looks tiny, but it's not. But is it?
Compared to this? Yes.
I just got the R3. How much did you pay for your R3? Josh, the active pedal's worth the dollars. I can see 25k Australian. Honestly, the active pedal is the best brake pedal you can get right now, and we've reviewed more expensive pedals like the Way of Italy pedals. I think the active pedal, it's obviously I've got review units from SimuCube. They're just unbelievable.
Yeah, they are like another level.
It's probably the one piece of high-end sim racing equipment that I would probably have bought anyway. Like,
Really?
yeah, I don't think I would buy a £2,000 sim racing wheel because I just feel like something like an Acertec Forte Formula Pro or an FSR2 for five.
But here's my question for you. Yes, we get review units. Would you have felt comfortable shelling out that money for that on a whim?
An active pedal.
On an active pedal?
No, so knowing what I know now.
Knowing what you know now
I
because
would.
you've had to be able to try it for free of charge.
Yeah.
You would. But if you were
I think it honestly
Jiff there, who's never, he'd have to go out on a whim, like, right, I'm going to spend not on a whim, but his own money, he's going to spend £2,000 to make an opinion.
I think it's a great question because, so let's say I'm not reviewing it, I'm not reviewing it. The most experience I'd hear from influencers, some of whom are going to be Simicube ambassadors, some of whom are going to want to push affiliate links. I don't have a Simicube affiliate link as far as I know. Or I'd go to an expo where I'd have like 10 minutes with a rig that's not set up for me perfectly.
On a very universal setting.
Where I can't possibly get like a rounded opinion. So yeah, if I wasn't me, I'd be having to guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So then, if you're having to guess, would you spend the £2,000 on the pedal?
So probably not, but.
And that's what I think the issue is with the active pedals.
It's just too expensive.
Just too expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, once you try it, you'll be like, well, this makes perfect sense. It's that initial outlay of having to spend £2,000 to try it. That's the issue.
Money's different for everyone. Like if you've got loads, if you've got loads of cash, or if you're someone who's like doing a bit of car racing, and so you're like, well, hang on, this I really want to understand my ABS more and stuff like that. Then, but. Yeah, one point in that conversation was like, even going to an expo is not enough time. That's the thing.
Yeah, so, you get 10 minutes on a game you might never have played before.
Yeah.
On a rig you've never sat in before.
Yeah.
With loads of people standing around watching you.
Yeah, so some people are more socially anxious, like there's people in the queue behind me. I don't want to. So I would say the best answer to that is a kind of loan system where you can buy it, try it, and the equipment's robust. We should be able to live in a world with that, where you can take it, try it. If you don't like it in 30 days, package it, send it back, and they put new packaging on it, and they send it out, and it kind of.
Or maybe they sell it with a protective case on it.
But the equipment's robust enough that.
Yeah, no, but if you, all it takes is a slip of a screw and you
maybe
scratched it up.
Yeah. If you're.
I moved my brake to my clutch position on my G29.
Yeah.
That was too bad.
Real sim racing purists say, oh, you don't do it, you keep really narrow.
No.
I say, screw them. Chris, if spending your own money after reviewing all this equipment, what would you pick? I guess a great question. If I was spending my own actual money, and by the way, I do buy sim racing equipment with my own money. And all the production stuff I buy with my own money because I really can't afford it to fail. So I buy the stuff that everything's to buy a camera. So it's thousands and thousands of pounds. If I was buying if I was buying from scratch sim racing equipment with my own money, I think I would start with I'd get an active pedal for the brake. So I'd have the active pedal. I'd have like the passive throttle, or the new throttle clutch thing, whatever it is. So I'd have that. I'd probably go for the GT Mega Prime Lite because I just know it works. I'd probably stick with my bucket seat because I know it works. So that's the GT Mega Inertia bucket seat. I wouldn't get it in white.
No. Definitely wouldn't have got it in white.
Yeah. Wheelbase. Wheelbase is a great question. It goes hand in hand with. I'd be really tempted to get a Forte and an Acertec Forte Formula Pro because I know that I like that wheel. I'd also be tempted to get a Moser, probably an R21 and a FSR. Or would I get the FSR? I might still just get the KS, you know. But I'd be tempted into Moser because I know that I can get a round wheel and I can do all this and that. Would I get a consp or would I go conspit? Would I go no? If it was for me, I'd really want to have an active pedal because I just know that's like end game.
Yeah. See, my list is already thought out in my head.
Okay.
I would keep my rig. I would keep my extrusion rig. I'll keep my track racer seat as well. I would then potentially go Moser R21 just because it gives me that fail safe for the future. I wouldn't run it anywhere near as high as that. I would run the SFR2, which is back down there, because I just like the FSR, so I wouldn't run that. And then I would, pedals wise, I would actually probably go with a set of hydraulics. I've been so impressed on my little use of hydraulics. I would go hydraulics.
Yeah.
And a little thing which people don't go for, which obviously we used at the expo, a handbrake. Definitely a handbrake. You need to get a handbrake.
Yeah. I don't think you can rally without a handbrake.
No, 100%. But that would be what my order would be: extrusion, ultra wide, no need for triples in my opinion. My bucket seat, R21, CPP, Apex, and a FSR2 would be my setup.
I think I'd also be tempted. Okay, let me just say this and then what I say I don't think I would. I would be tempted to get an RS15 and Place It Challenge. The reason why I don't think I would is it's very hard in that setup to get close enough to a screen. That's the main reason. Like, if there was a way to have the screen there. Okay, so
I always get confused because I think that Place It Challenge is still the folder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had my folder underneath the desk.
Yeah.
So my wheel would be here, my screen was here.
Yeah.
And that was a good way of doing it. But then it kind of eliminates the point of the fold up.
So I'd actually be tempted to do that and have a VR headset. And that's actually my original setup. Was a PlaySeat Challenge, a PSVR 1, no monitor, so I was just like facing I was just facing a wall. Just
people come around.
That's how I faced the wall.
Just sat there looking at the wall.
And I had a T150 and T398 Pros, but then I put on it Fanatec CSL and V3s. So Fanatec, the equivalent of Fanatec CSL and V3s now, I would say is probably like an RS50. So I could also do that. But if I was going to dedicate some space, I'd go for that. I'd go for what I've got with the active pedal and the maybe Acertec. I don't think I would go Simucube base.
There's so many different brands out there, though.
Yeah. I don't think I'd go Simucube base. Because... But Acertec also, when I interviewed the CEO of Acertec, he said, if they don't make enough money, they're going to pull out the industry. That doesn't give me a lot of confidence. No.
That all of a sudden, your thousands of pounds worth of gear has no support.
Exactly. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. Wow. Big stream today. And 100 people watching as well. Welcome, everyone. Very popular stream today.
Everyone likes a bit of money saving.
Josh has got an NLR Elite cockpit. Oh, V&M pedals. We need to test the V&M bases. Thanks, Andy. Appreciated. Jeff says, why does no one make a wheel that's PS5 amp, PC compatible? THRUSTMASTer and Logitech do it as well.
I was going to say, if it's compatible on PS5, it's compatible on PC.
Yeah. Every base is compatible on PC. Right, give us your questions, everyone. Let's do some quick fire questions. You probably got these are not very nice.
These are not very, but these are. It's by millions.
Can I give an example? Okay. I've gone for millions.
Cola bottles.
Cola, sour, cola, fizzy cola, right?
And I've gone for millions.
Yeah.
Cola.
Let's leave that. So, I've gone for this. Okay. Obviously, the standard here is you get Haribo fizzy bottles, right?
Oh my god, we're going for comparison.
Yeah. Now this is £1. The Haribo ones are 1.25. So it's 25p more expensive.
So that's
25%.
25%.
No,
it's not because
it's it's 25p of less than 1.25. Chat how? Anyway,
it's too late to be doing maths like that.
It's one of these examples where the standard is just a standard. Like the standard here is like T598, Fanatec GTDD, RS50. That's the standard. If you start to go on something a bit different, you might end up with this, and it's just nowhere near as good.
Even that's why my missus calls me boring when I eat food, when we go out for dinner, because I always get the exact same thing every time, because I know my standards, I know what I like.
Yeah. Drift says, "Isn't there an adapter called Drive Hub that lets you use any wheel and consoles?" There are a few. We don't review products on the basis that you can use them because it could be that tomorrow the support stops. Mm-hmm. There are products out there. Chris, new review idea: the best sim racing snacks award. We got to do the. We got to start. I think next time we got to start putting nominations out. So it's interesting here. We got R3 and Thermal Take on the table. Did we work out the price for the?
I'll have a look.
G6.
I'll have a look at the price of G6.
Should we have a guess first?
My phone is here.
So if it's PC only, with non-load cell pedals, 6 Newton meters, 450. £450.
450. I'm going to say higher. Let's go 610.
Okay.
610 is my guess.
Between 450 and 610. I feel like 450 would be very competitive. Given that a T598 is 499. Lee's getting 250. There's no 250 would be kind of bargain.
480 overclockers.
Okay, so I was pretty okay.
You weren't far off.
So 480. So you're talking a little bit cheaper than a T598. You're getting 1 Newton meter more. So for that price, the T598 is compatible on PlayStation.
Well,
R5.
you say that. I was just Googling it, and it does say Thermaltake G6 PS5.
Sure.
So
that
I'm
means
gonna
people.
click it.
That means people are searching it. That means people are searching it.
So I will do a little read.
What happens if you search sim racing discounts? So my website come up.
Wait a second. So
Chat, get you more.
to Reddit,
Get you searching for chat. People saying, is it uncompatible? It says console on the back, but I
unless they've just future-proofed themselves,
maybe.
so they can flash it in the future.
Fanatec Podium pedals versus Simnet. PS5 Podium pedals will be a lot better than Simnet, I think. Josh, Simagic with Cortex, now it's gone, and if it breaks, you have no PS5. What do you mean? Did it break your PS5?
What's that?
Simagic had a adapter for PlayStation. How does that work? Because Steve is a Simagic ambassador on PS5.
Or SimMagic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the
Gran Turismo
adapter.
stuff, so
yeah.
it's got to be PS5.
Artman's after a comfy bucket seat for a cockpit. So I really like my GT Mega Inertia one, but that's quite tight. Would you classify that as a bucket seat on the Fanatec?
Yes.
Okay. So the Fanatec Club Sport is definitely if it's for the larger sim racer.
The larger gentleman.
Yeah.
Or lady, whichever way.
It's more comfortable. The GT Mega one is like properly packs you in.
So it doesn't officially work on PS5, but there are apparently some workarounds to make it work on PS5.
So kind of at your own risk sort of thing.
Yes. So it's not sold for PS5, it's sold for PC Windows. But there are some workarounds to make it work on PS5.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Oh, if the Cortex breaks, the Simagic gear won't go on PS5. Yeah. So a little bit risky. Some people, they'll be very happy with that. Got 100 likes today. We hit the 100 likes. Thanks so much, everyone.
It's not happened before, has it?
Not during the stream.
Yeah.
Sometimes after people watch the whole stream on repeat, which is great. Any news on Ace-Tech going to PS5? Nope. I did ask them when they want to do it, but yeah, no news yet. Testing for a startup set with 1K on PC only. What would you consider buying with the upcoming Black Friday sales? So PC only. We've looked at this before. Like if you can get a Moser
R9.
You can't get a Moser R9 with CRP2s and a decent rim for £1,000, can you?
How much is CRP2?
I might break the thing. I don't know about Leox wheels. I can't recommend or unrecommend Leox wheels because I'm not that familiar with them. Yeah, I feel like if you can get a Moser bundle with CRP2s for £1,000, because we see a lot of people say, "Well, I've got a £1,000 budget," because then the CRP2s are better than the Logitech RS50s.
So if you've got an R9,
yeah,
GT Omega is an R9 V3.
Yeah, it's just theirs.
360.
Yeah.
Plus a wheel, so it's just a
£300 for
300. So that takes 600.
Yeah.
Leaves you £400 for pedals.
Well, 660. You're doing £300 for a wheel.
Yeah, 660. That leaves you 340 for pedals.
Yeah.
You can go get the Consbit hydraulics. Done.
You could, on PC, yeah. But let's see what CRP2s are. Also, we know that when we spoke with Edward at Consbit, he wants to do for $1,000 his 8 Nm wheelbase, the hydraulic pedals, and the CPP wheel that has a screen in it.
Apparently, they're going to Pure Sims.
Yeah.
100 quid.
That must be the clutch something.
400 quid.
So 400 on GT Mega.
Yeah.
So you're getting close. You're getting close to
A full Moser setup.
Yeah.
R9 KS wheel.
Yeah.
It's about 300 quid. And
I think a bit less.
Okay, and the CRP2s will put you about 40 quid over the top.
Yeah, I think about maybe hopefully got some discounts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just say with Black Friday coming up. So
Yeah.
if GT Omega are chucking out some discounts, you could get there.
yeah, I don't know whether my code works on Moser for your GT Mega. A bit of a hack if it does. Josh, was the Fanatec cockpit and seat any good? Yeah, it is. It's big. The whole thing's big, but once it's all done, it's quite nice. I quite like it. Welcome Bernardo Van Olst as well. Welcome to the stream. Matt's skeptical about longevity. Yeah, we just don't know with Consbit about longevity. We just don't know. We just don't know. Acertech pride themselves on longevity. So, okay, Sam, let's say you buy this is the thing though. Okay, let's talk real talk. Let's say, Sam, you buy these Consbit ones for 260 or 270, right? And let's say after 2 years the hydraulic fluid starts leaking and it's out of warranty.
Yeah.
And you can't get them replaced. How do you feel about that after 2 years?
I think for the price you're paying, if you can get 2 years out of it, I think that's still good going. But also through real racing wise, hydraulics tend to leak because of a seal.
Yeah.
And gasket kits are dirt cheap.
Okay, but I think...
And you can make your own gasket kits.
Yeah, but I feel like these are probably and not that similar to... I don't think you'll be able to... Let's assume you can't fix it, basically. That's what... I think the same thing. I think like for that price, I'm like, oh, okay, I had a good run. Yeah. Time for something fresh anyway. Maybe I would have sold them on second-hand market. Maybe I can still sell them as parts. And I think that's the uncomfortable bit for brands that are like pride themselves on reliability. It's like, okay, I don't really care. It's like some PC components are rated to last for 10 years, and I'm like,
but they'll be outdated.
I'm not going to. Yeah, exactly.
They'll be so far outdated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard, but then it's a very. The world's very like, use it and throw it away.
Yeah. So if you're the type of person that's environmentally conscious and like you don't want to waste things, and you know you're probably a tight, you know what, then but if you're like well, no, I don't really care, I just want to
get my money's worth,
move
on to the next thing. And let's be honest, a lot of people in walks of life get a new toy, play with it for a few years, and look to upgrade it anyway if they're still in that sort of hobby.
Cherry
Mistake that was.
Is
the Fanatec DD Plus still considered a good base?
DD, is that a DD Pro? I honestly, Fanatec, Jesus, man. I don't even. Is a DD Plus the 8 Nm PC one? Because if so, yes, I've got it.
Please sort out QR codes, Fanatec.
Yeah.
QR codes, QRs.
BMBit, I just started with a PR2 seat. It's tight on me. I don't know what the PR1 is. 6.3. But yeah, you got to be careful with bucket seats. You don't want it to be uncomfortable. But my bucket seat, once you're in it, is very, very nice. Oh, the 50 Newton. Is that not the Club Sport DD Plus? The Club Sport DD Plus does have full force on iRacing. But chat, unless you have any more questions, we've been going for an hour and a half, being a big stream, and we want to probably do a video on the thermal take, and we're going to check out, I think, our iRacing setup for the weekend. So we're going to be streaming this weekend You'll probably be streaming as well, maybe.
I'll have a stream on my channel as well, but be on yours.
Yeah, so we'll be doing Jimmy Broadbent's 23 hours of iRacing. It'd be great if you could join us there. We'd really appreciate it. Just hang out with us.
It's for charity, remember?
Yeah, it's
for mental health.
It's one of the I think the biggest charity event for sim racing. So we're going to raise some money for an incredible cause for Mind. Usually, I think it is a mental health charity, and it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of forfeits. We've been putting in the practice, so we've been investing the time, but we have done. It's a very difficult car to drive,
yeah.
And if we didn't put in the practice, we'd crash it like a lot.
Which we have proven.
Yeah, we've been told.
We
told off in crashing it too much in practice. Like,
obviously there'll be some superstars in it as well.
Yep.
It's at Zolder, and no, the ballot is essentially so popular. It's done via
it's
ballot.
Massively oversubscribed. So we're very, very lucky to be in. We did chat with Jimmy in Germany. I've raced Max Verstappen in this event before, so there's going to be some big celebrities there, like Sam. So
Hi. iRacing devs are there as well,
Yeah.
and already seen that.
if anyone knows how to do an iRacing livery, feel free to do his livery in the Cadillac. Last question from DD: is there a cockpit seat bundle, $800 that will fit Fanatec, ED Extreme, and V3? Definitely a GT Mega Prime Light would seat. We'll do that for sure. Exactly, I think exactly what Lee said. We're all on the same page. All right, thank you so much everyone for joining. Massively appreciated it. Next up is going to be the stream this weekend, which is super exciting. Hope to see you there. And go check out Sam's channel in the description as well for all the Sam's content. And we'll see you next time.